MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles.
Number 1.
Cannon Pride is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Here's Manny Machado now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. In now, Bull Trev. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
On to Votto, a double play. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
1-1.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they begin the series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're going to protect.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he is into third with a leadoff triple. At the plate, Trey Mancini, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Tripp. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. Now at the plate, Justin Bohr. He's currently hitting
Designated hitter, Justin Bohr.
first offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he is in there. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Left fielder.
Digging in the
Melky
switch
Cabrera.
hitter, Melky Cabrera. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Ruben Bonds. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. In there, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mancini is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Into the box, Joey Votto. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Trev is after it. One away. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. Trev is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting seventh.
Digging in, Chris Davis. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A ball and two strikes to count now with the bases empty and two away. Ready on 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, and he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Jose Iglesias.
Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And this is low, ball two. 2-1. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again. Cannon Pride. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And there's ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are two gone now. Digging in for his second at bat, Manny Machado. He singled his last time up. In there for strike one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Machado on his way to second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Ready for another chance. Bull Trev. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up and in for ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Fastball is looked at for strike two. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Second baseman Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third, 2 away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. At the plate, Adam Jones. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there. 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Wellington Castillo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another 0-2 coming. This one's down to third. Taken in by Machado. Kinsler for 1. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Trey Turner is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high. 1-0. Grounded to short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Gardner
takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jones is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And the throw by Jones will not be in time. He's in there at third.
Left fielder number 53.
Stepping in, Melky Cabrera. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now. 3-1. And a full count now. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Mancini is over. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Settling in now, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Justin Bohr. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Justin Bohr.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
High pop-up. Bonds has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Mark
right
Trumbo
fielder,
comes into this
Mark
at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Pride will put this one away, and the side is retired. So striding forward now,
Leading off for the
Ruben
Tigers,
Bonds. 0 for
catcher,
1 for him here in
Ruben
this one.
Bonds.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Jones is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Cannon Pride. He's
Pride.
Here's the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Scope is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding in, Joey Votto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back, still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. At the plate, Jonathan Scope hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
No outs, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Turning for second now is Scope. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now batting. Davis.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Had the green light, 3-1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cabrera. 1 down. Runner in scoring
That's under
position
fielder
at
number 10,
second.
Adam
First pitch
Jones.
coming now from Sanchez. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out. Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now
Here's the
batting,
catcher, Wellington Castillo. A swing and a miss and a ball down. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bull Tripp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
That's the ball.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Ian
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Mancini comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So stepping in, Brett Gardner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run. From second with a base hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jones looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in to try it again, Jose Bautista. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Turner ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Melky Cabrera. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. A scoop with the bare hand. Safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. Ruben Bonds is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Seth Smith will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Vidal Nuno takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone. James McCann will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Trey Turner, 1 for 2.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Iglesias now at short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Ready once again. Justin Bohr. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Sent on the ground out to second. Kinsler's there for it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jose Iglesias. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. Digging in now, Cannon Pride. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Now a swing, and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. Mancini is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. In is Joey Votto now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
Lays off 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Up top, it's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Line drive to center field, and Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
The second baseman,
Here's Jonathan Scope now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Tim Beckham will come up. The pinch hit here in a big.
Number 1, Tim Beckham.
And he gets ahead 0-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. And strike 3 called as he said. So stepping in, Bull Tripp. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Tripp.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Digging in, Ian Kinsler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Bautista is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled back. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope is there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
For the Orioles, catcher
Into the windup and the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Hit hard towards center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Striding in, Trey Mancini. He'll try to follow.
Left fielder, Trey Mancini.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Got him to go down swinging there. Trey Mancini is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that is off the wall. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's hitless in 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Here's Melky. Cabrera.
For Detroit, left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Line towards center field. Jones patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, James McCann comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. David Ortiz takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Ortiz. This change for the
and a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Number 1, Tim Beckham.
And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop. Line hard to center field. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Into the box, Joey Votto. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Here comes another 0-2. a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball one. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Gardner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So coming to the plate, Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 for him. He's set and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Adam Jones. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the two-out success. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Trev over to his left, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Cannon Pride. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jones is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. At the plate, Bull Trev. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Jonathan Farrar enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Ian Kinsler started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And this will be taken in here by Beckham for the second out. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Zach Britton trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Ryan Mansfield will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. A speedy trade. Turner digs in there.
Orioles, third baseman, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A fastball that just misses inside.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Trey Mancini. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Justin Bour singled home a run. Blaine Hardy, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs